video, and thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. A massive thank you in my last video where I started to record my mini series of kit and equipment care. I asked if as many people could subscribe as possible. I was currently sitting at 94. I've now pushed past the 100 point and I'm currently sitting at 103. I'd like to keep that momentum going, so again, if you watch this video and you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel and I'll give you a notification every time that I upload a new video. Anyway, moving on to what we're doing today. We're back up at our shelter. We've got Sophia with me today. See us walking across the field there. I don't know how well the camera picked it up. It is starting to snow. It is a really icy wind out there. We're just right on the edge of the woodland just now. The shelter is about 500 metres in that direction. So I'm meeting Brian and his son up there today. I think Brian's going to cook us up some soup for our lunch. And what have you got for your lunch? Noodles! Sophia's go-to food when we're out in the woods is noodles. So we're going to head along there and I'll bring you back once we get along there. Well, that's me arrived at the shelter with Sophia, Brian, and Brian Jr. playing up in the woods there. But as like your last visit, the roof had piled in. I'll attach a couple of photos onto the video here of what it was like when we arrived. But this time you can see there's a lot more support on the roof. So fingers crossed this time there shouldn't be any issues when we put the material back across the top of that. So the plan is today, finish off doing that roof and just give the camp a general tidy up and do other wee snagging jobs. One of the wee jobs I wanted to get done today, this was from some advice from my dad. He's one of my viewers. He came up with this idea. The tarp that I'm using to cover the front of my shelter, it doesn't reach all the way to the ground, and I've got a log fed through here, but in windy weather when you're sleeping in there at night, that can stay blow around. So what he recommended doing was just driving a stake in on either side. And that would pin it in, that would prevent it from blowing around in the wind. So what I'm going to do is just put a stake here, one on the other side. So today I went and left my axe at home, and usually I would use the back of the axe to drive in stakes and other such jobs like that. So I had to improvise and make a mallet. So I just got an off cut from one of the jobs that we were doing. I got the saw, backhoe Laplander there, and I just sawed halfway in all the way around in a circle, and then use my knife you just batten it down a wee bit to create the handle. That wasn't a good demonstration, but it was just to give you an idea of what I mean. But the way it's been battened down, the handle's quite square. So I'm just going to keep carving away at that just to try and round it off a wee bit and make it easier to work with. it so that you can run. Sophia, look at me. Can you see Sophia's eyes? Are you cold in there? So Sophia's got my scarf on, her scarf, her hat, my hat, her gloves, her jacket, another jacket draped over the top of her, and she sat in front of the fire just to keep warm. You can see there's a bit of snow landing on the jacket, so it is a cold day, so I don't think she's particularly enjoying it, but we'll get her lunch on soon and that'll soon heat her up. Alright, Softs? So Sophia's sitting there playing a game on her phone now. I've chucked a load of firewood on the fire. She's claiming she's freezing cold. I don't understand why with the amount of layers she's got on. But anyway, get that fire going strong and I'm going to put her lunch on now. See if I can get a heat in her. You want a wee snack now? You can get a snack now while our noodles is on. You can see in the background, Ryan, senior and junior's almost got that roof finished off. So that's in the final stages. I'm just getting the material put back on the top and that'll be that finished once they've secured that in place. Sophia's sat there, she's warmed up a wee bit. The fire's been stoked up a wee bit and our noodles are almost ready, so she's happy. I touched on it earlier on when I was just entering the woodland there. I talked about how I'd hit 100 subscribers. So I thought I'd jazz the channel up a wee bit and I've created a new logo which I'll show you at the end of this wee clip here. I'll bring that up on screen, show you that. I designed that the other night there, so I thought I'd try and jazz the channel up a wee bit, get a fresh look, see if that'll entice more people to watch and get more subscribers. So I'm just going to keep an eye on her noodles, make sure they didn't boil dry, give the boys a hand to get that finished off. And I don't think we'll get too much more done today because we need to get our lunch on shortly. we'll give the camp a quick tidy up and I'll give you a run through of what additions we'll be making to the camp in the coming weeks. Sophia,
Yeah?
how are you feeling now? Happy that lunch is ready?
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up if you're happy. Double thumbs up. Super happy. Right, so I'll just give you a walk round this shelter. I never really got the opportunity to do it last time. So, bench here needs fixed on the left hand side. Table could do with getting squared up a wee bit. Bench on the right here. That's still alright. You can see the improvement on the roof. It's much neater and we've actually got additional material that we can roll up and pull down if we wanted to just black out any daylight or create more of a windbreak. So that'd be nice and cosy in there on a winter's night once we got our lanterns done. Lanterns turned on even when we're sitting having our dinner. So yeah, looking great. So you can see the front wall that's starting to get built here. We're just going to leave an open space here, a wee doorway, and build a wall on the other side there, and that'll be this shelter pretty much completed after that. So it's lunchtime now. I'm just going to spin you around and show you what Brian's doing. That's we've got the main fire pit on the other side there where you can see the kettles hanging, and we've got a smaller fire pit on this side that we use for cooking on. So Brian's going to get a wee fire going there. We'll get the grill over the top of it, get some soup on the go. So you can see for Sophia is that's my shelter there, and just to the right of that there for Brian's leveling the ground out there now, that's where we used to have the wood store. Now we took that wood store away, dismantled that, and we're going to build another lean-to there. We'll get a start done on that today, and I'll take the camera around. I'll show you where we put we're going to build a new wood store. You can see I'm round the back of the shelters. That to my left of me, that's the big communal shelter, and the one here, that's John's shelter. So we dismantled the wood store round there, moved all the firewood round here. At some point we will build some sort of shelter round here between these two to store all the firewood in, and that way it keeps all the firewood out the way of the camp, and if we're ever processing wood, all the messes round here and not round the front of the camp. We need a better. Right guys, we're just going to wrap the video up there now. Again, thanks for watching it. If you've made it this far into the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the camp, because it's well, I think it's starting to look great now. Starting to get a real cosy feel to it, real home from home. But don't know if you'll see it, that's the snow just starting to come on again, so we're just going to get tidied up, head out here. Make sure you keep an eye out for my next video, which I'll try and get up during the week, but it'll be part 2 of the kit, gear and equipment maintenance and care. So keep an eye out for that. Again, thanks for watching guys.
A home away from home.